Hello Scorpio, welcome to your reading. Hope you're all well. Thanks for tuning in. It's Sunday the 19th of April 2026. I'm going to do you guys a love tarot reading, collective general love tarot reading, see what you've got going on. It's a collective reading, so it won't resonate for everyone. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. So what messages do we have for Scorpio in love? What does Scorpio need to know in love? We have the King of Pentacles. Okay. Oops. Bashed my head off the table. And the Queen of Pentacles. Well, that is a nice pair to begin with. Solid, stable, committed, working together to build an empire, to build something solid. Could be a commitment, a marriage, parents, you may have family, children together, working towards the same common goal. Six of Pentacles, that's complete balance, giving, generous, perhaps generous with each other, giving each other as much investment as one is given to the other, time, love, commitment. These are lovely cards, Scorpio. Lovely, lovely cards, lovely messages, lovely energy to begin with. One from the bottom. The Five of Wands in reverse. That's quite peaceful, but also an energy of keeping the peace. Staying out of conflict, friction, agreeing to disagree. I'm getting the energy that there's a connection, more of a commitment here, a long-term commitment, connection for some, not for all. But there's an energy here of, well, we might not agree on everything, but that's no reason to, we're still a team. We're still a team, we're still balanced together, we're still working towards the same thing. We might have our differences, but we work together through them. You know, we keep building. This is very nice energy, Scorpio. Very, very nice. Could also have something to do with money, finances. Shared assets, shared finances. Perhaps you're saving up for something together, saving for a house. Oh, that's interesting. Hang on a minute. Just shuffling these cards, and there's a card from that last deck. The Lovers in reverse. It's a major. I'm going to put it at the top, okay? And we'll see what else comes out. I'm not going to pay too much attention to it at the moment. So, why is the King of Pentacles here for Scorpio in love? Two of Wands. Looking ahead, yeah, planning for the future. Feeling good about the future, perhaps. You're on the same page with someone here. On the same team, working towards the same thing. Planning, looking ahead for the future, planning for the future. Perhaps you're thinking of moving in together, or planning to, you know, start a family, get married, sort of get into a long-term commitment if you aren't already. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here for Scorpio in love? Seven of Swords. Well, the Seven of Swords is a somewhat sketchy sort of an energy, but it doesn't always mean something that's sneaky or deceptive. Sometimes it means being strategic, making a strategic plan. I mean, perhaps you're being strategic about the future, about your finances and how you spend money and you're saving money, or you're strategic in how you're planning for the future. I'm getting the energy of, for someone, you're keeping quiet about your plans. You're not telling too many people about your plans. You're kind of just keeping yourselves to yourself, doing your own thing. Six of Pentacles. Why is the Six of Pentacles here for Scorpio in love? Four of Pentacles in reverse. Something here about money, enjoying material comforts. Okay, Six of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Something here about, I mean, obviously this is a collective reading, so not everyone is in a connection of a King and a Queen of Pentacles. Not everyone's looking to get married. Not everyone's looking to move in together. Do you know what I mean? It's a collective reading, so not every message is going to be for you. When I say there's an energy here, or there's a person here, I'm not, yes, this is for you, Scorpio, but there's many people listening that are Scorpios, so take it how it fits you. There is an energy here with regards to money. Someone feels that someone is being a little bit stingy, holding on a bit too tightly to money or material comforts, material assets. Someone's kind of giving more, or someone's being very generous and someone's not being quite so generous. With that Seven of Swords there as well, I'm getting the energy that someone's being a little bit sneaky about how they're spending money. Or just a little bit, there's a little bit of a, not maliciously, but I'm getting an energy of someone that's a little bit sneaky with their money. They kind of, they have little secret stashes that they keep money that others don't know about. Five of Wands in reverse. Why is it here for Scorpio in love? Two of Pentacles in reverse. There you go. Yeah. There's something here about maybe someone's not very good with money, or they don't prioritize their money. And it creates some sort of worry about money, stability, perhaps paying the bills and stuff like that. There could have been some conflict or heated friction, tension, heated discussion or arguments about money in the past. And someone here is trying to keep the peace. Someone's trying to keep the peace, but they're having to be a little bit sneaky or strategic about money, because they don't want to get into any confrontation about money or how they're spending it or what they're using it for, or how much they've got or how much they haven't got. Just with that Lovers that came out of the other deck in reverse, I'm sort of getting the energy of someone that is thinking there's a connection here that someone's not completely sure about, because, or a person they're not completely sure about, because they're not sure if they're able to build with this person for the future. They're not sure if this person has got the same kind of future plans as them when it comes to building a life together or a home together, or Someone's sort of trying to make a decision about the long-term future of a connection, whether it's going to go the long haul, as it were, or whether it's going to be, this person's going to be a good investment for the future. Why is the Two of Wands here for Scorpio in love? Five of Wands, there it is in the upright, yeah. Someone's keeping the peace here because there has been conflict. There has been arguments or heated discussions, and I'm getting that it's about money. I'm getting that it's sort of about saving for the future, putting things aside for the future, and someone's not really being responsible with money. And I'm getting how we're meant to sort of plan and save for the future if you keep spending the money, or if you keep, there's something here about someone, they're in a commitment with someone, but the other person is kind of spending their money like they're not in a commitment. They're spending money sort of for their own, I'm going to say, selfish reasons, or they've got a lavish mindset. They like to spend money, they like to have nice things, but they're kind of meant to be putting a little bit aside for the future, or for a house, or for something together kind of thing, but they're still spending money like they're not, like they're single, like they haven't got to think of the other person, they're sort of thinking of themselves. Why is the Seven of Swords here for Scorpio in love? Page of Swords in reverse. So there could be, yeah, could have been some bad news with regards to money, or some message, some communication, perhaps a letter or an email or some sort of document that's come in that's given some sort of bad news about money. Perhaps it's a bill, or it's a bank statement or a credit card statement, and it's caused, yeah, someone wasn't, there's something here about someone's been a little bit deceptive about money, something that they've spent money on, and some sort of information has come through, a letter, a document that's been seen. Perhaps this person's been caught with regards to this money situation, and it's caused a conflict, caused an argument, caused friction. There's something here, someone's communicated something about, some secret's been told, or something's been found out, or a letter's come through, a letter or an email, a bank statement. I'm getting that quite heavily. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Why is it here for Scorpio in love? Two of Cups. Yeah, well, there's the connection. There's the love, there's the connection, there's the union. There is love there, but there is a choice to be made for someone. I'm definitely still getting that. There's a choice to be made with regards to the future. There is love, but is it enough for the long haul? Someone's thinking seriously about long-term plans here. About marriage, family, moving in together, all that kind of stuff. And this could be, you know, quite an intense, strong connection that you have with someone. You know, very passionate, very loving, all that kind of stuff. And it feels good, and you're thinking, yeah, you know, this could go further. We could kind of be together, commit to one another. But there's just this thing about money or stability, or I'm getting more money. Why is the Lovers here in reverse for Scorpio in love? I'm going to take that one because it flipped up quite Three of Cups, Chariot in reverse. See, the Three of Cups is it can talk about third energies, third parties, something getting in the way. But I don't mean necessarily other people. The Three of Cups is a very happy, celebratory kind of social energy. It's about getting together with friends, family. It's about socializing, parties, clubs, pubs, you know, having a drink, having a merry old time. Perhaps someone likes to go out quite a lot. Perhaps someone likes to go out and eat quite a lot, go out for dinner and enjoys the sort of social lifestyle, as it were, and perhaps they spend a little bit too much money on it. They like the good things in life, the finer things in life, perhaps. Yeah, eating out, fine dining, nice wine, whatever it is. I'm getting that for someone, but it's causing a bit of friction here. And the Chariot in reverse, it's kind of delaying, or there's a question of direction here. Yeah, the Lovers in reverse, King and Queen. There's a question of direction with regards to the future. And for some of you, this could be a connection, again, that you are having fun together. You're having fun, it's all very lovely, it's all very nice and passionate and fun and, you know, honeymoon period and all that. But where is it going? I'm getting that. Where is it going? Is this going anywhere in the future? Or is this where it sort of stops? What direction are we going in here? Two of Pentacles in reverse. Why is it here for Scorpio in love? Queen of Cups. That's very balanced emotions, lots of love. There's lots of love here. Lots of love, lots of emotions, very mature, very grounded, very caring. Some of you could already have children together. Why is the Chariot here in reverse for Scorpio in love? The Knight of Swords in reverse. Is someone here a little bit impulsive? Perhaps impulsive with money, or just impulsive. They kind of make quick decisions and don't think before they make that decision, or they rush forward with some sort of communication. There's something here about communication. There's something here about communication. Someone's rushed in and said something before they've thought about it. Someone said something they shouldn't have. Very simple energy here as well, of someone not wanting to make a mistake, not wanting to make a wrong choice. Or someone has, I mean, the Lovers in reverse, yeah, it can mean a separation, a disharmony. There could have been some sort of conflict and kind of going through a bit of a rocky patch here, a separation. Could have been some deception here. Why is the Three of Cups here for Scorpio in love? The Magician in reverse. There you go. There's the deception. The Magician in reverse can also talk about self-doubt, not having the confidence to do the things that you want to do because you think you haven't got what it takes to do them. But the Magician in reverse can also talk about deceit, manipulation. Someone that's very cunning, strategic, and that Seven of Swords there as well. That's quite a heavy energy now. Someone's very cunning, very strategic, deceitful, sneaky. Someone likes to get their way. They're very sneaky. Good with their words, I'm getting. Why is the Two of Cups here for Scorpio in love? Seven of Wands, yeah. Someone's being defensive. Perhaps when it comes to communication, someone's being very defensive. When they're questioned, when you try and talk to them. Why is the Page of Swords here for Scorpio in love? King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there he is. Someone here is they're very money hungry, materialistic. I mean, there could be something here about their work, their career, their job, their finance. Someone here likes money. Someone here is not very good with money. They like money. They like luxury. And it causes friction. Why is the Queen of Cups here for Scorpio in love? Death. Death is an ending. It's well, it's an ending. It's also a transformation. It's a transition, but it is an ending. So I'm getting the energy that although there is love here, there is a strong connection, that there could possibly be an ending, or something has ended because of this money worry, or this sneaky energy, or this heated exchange argument, or this kind of third party, or too much socializing energy, or this lack of direction, lack of sort of consistency and commitment for the future. Five of Wands, why is it here for Scorpio in love? Ace of Cups. Ha, okay, that's very interesting. The Ace of Cups, a beginning, and there's death, the ending. Beginning, the ending. Beginning, the end. That's really interesting that they've come either side there. A beginning and an ending, and in between all of this. So, is this going to end? Is it going to continue? Is it going to begin again with fresh energy? Can there be acceptance, forgiveness and balance here? I mean, this isn't all about one situation. There's an energy here of someone that's kind of not committed, not a bit non-committal here. Like to keep their options open. They're a little bit sneaky and deceptive. They, you know, entertain more than one connection at once. I'm getting here for someone. Why is the Ace of Cups here for Scorpio in love? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, someone likes to be single. Someone here is making a choice about someone. Someone here wants commitment, and someone here is a little bit non-committal, scared of commitment. They like their lifestyle. They like to be single. They like their job, their career, their money. They like to have fun. They like to keep it casual, keep it fun and casual, and, you know, nothing too serious here. There's someone here that's, well, yeah, in a connection for whatever reason, but they're kind of thinking of walking away and being single. Why is Death here for Scorpio in love? King of Wands in reverse. There you go. Yeah, someone here is, they like to have fun. They're not kind of looking for, they're very fiery. They're very they like passion. They like heat. They like the thrill of the chase. And there's also someone here that's can be a little bit difficult to deal with. They're a bit maybe immature or argumentative, or just like hard work. So someone's trying to keep the peace with someone that's a bit difficult here. King of Pentacles in reverse. Justice. Bringing fairness and harmony, making a decision. Someone here is making a decision in fairness, but someone's also needing to be fair to themselves. Why is the Seven of Wands here for Scorpio in love? Queen of Swords in reverse. Someone can be a bit harsh with their words. Bit cruel, a bit harsh, a bit manipulative. I'm getting someone here that throws tantrums. Someone here kind of throws tantrums. They're a bit of a drama queen or a drama king. They get quite defensive, but yeah, they can get a little bit kind of difficult as well. So I'm going to leave that one there, Scorpio. I'm not going to put them into their suits because I think there's so much that's come out here. Sorry, I just had to sneeze. There's so much that's come out here. I don't want to keep repeating the same sort of energy over and over again. There's a lot here for all different... Shall I put them into their suits? No, I'm going to leave it there. I think Spirit's delivered enough. I don't want to, you know. So yeah, for all of you and whatever you're dealing with, and good luck, best wishes, and lots of love. Until next time. Bye-bye.